Alright guys, I'm pretty excited about this one. Just got it yesterday. I'm just gonna say Qyteco. I think it's Qyteco. I think that's how you say the company. Anyway, Nia sent me this one. Got the, the same big giant 13.3 inch monitor, super high definition. These cameras, I mean, compared to any camera I've ever seen, these things by far have a better picture. But what's really cool about this one, it's a dual reel. So there's, a bigger one and a smaller one. Also, they came out with their own batteries now, and it's got a switcher because there's two different reels. So, like, there's a button right there, so you can watch the heads. Right now we're on the bigger one. No, we're on the smaller one. First thing I noticed, like I use their 6.8 millimeter push rod all the time, and I was like, this one looks a little bigger, and then this one looks a little smaller. So basically, the bigger one, instead of 6.8, it's a 7.2 millimeter push rod, and then the smaller one is a 5.3 millimeter. The smaller one takes the 21 mil head, and the bigger one is the 29 mil head. And they both, they both self-level with, self-level sound, all that fun stuff. This one's got a brake, which is kind of neat. So it's almost like a bicycle. Why don't I see it on camera here? It's hard to see, but it's right there. So when you turn this thing, it basically gives it tension. So if we take this out of its little holder, like right now it doesn't want to move because I got the brake on. But when you got it released, it goes out. Like this, I can just tell this push rod is much stiffer than the 6.8. Like if I let go, this thing's gonna come flying out. So that's probably why they put the brake on there. But otherwise, I mean, just like the other ones, you get your skids. The bigger one has like a more leveling skid. So like this one goes in the camera head. And this one should go on the, like the back part of the spring to keep the head more level. But I haven't, unless they changed it. I don't know. I just got this. I haven't played around with it yet. But yeah, it's really nice. They got their own charger, 20 volt. It's got wheels because this one is heavy. This one's much bigger than the normal ones. So when I got delivered, even the UPS guy's like, "Wow, this one's heavy." But I don't know. I'm pretty excited about this one. It's just like the other ones. SD, USB, wireless keyboard, all that fun stuff. They still save as AVI files, which I wish they would change that because, like I said, I'm an iPhone guy, and iPhones don't recognize them, so you just gotta, convert it to something else. This thing's a little different. One hand. This one's much stiffer. It probably just has to be worked a little bit. But this push rod is smaller, so I'm kind of curious how it works. According to the little pamphlet, I don't know if I mentioned, this one's the QY6689D. Here's the specs on it. 3-inch to 8-inch pipe, 2-inch to 5-inch. I think it said somewhere with both and there's an internal battery too. Like you can take this one off. I think with both batteries, I think it said you have 9 hours of runtime, which is pretty amazing. But here's all the specs on it, and I mean they got other ones too. Yeah, see this one's got the 6.8. That's what I'm used to. The 7.2, I mean, ain't much difference, but when you see it and feel it, it's quite different. This one's got a 9mm push rod. I'll have to get that one someday too. But yeah, this one, I just got it yesterday. I mean, I can't wait. It's not a whole lot bigger than their normal one, but it's definitely different. But it's not, I mean, it's much heavier, but it's still not like insanely heavy. Also, I'll pull it forward so I don't crush my finger. I just got, you know, yeah, I can't wait. This thing, this should basically do almost any drain. I don't know how flexible this one is. I have their, I'm not sure offhand. I want to say 4.8mm one, the blue one. And that one I just did yesterday. I ran it through an 1.5-inch trap. No problem. Ran it through a toilet. No problem. I'm sure this is stiffer. Like this probably won't do a trap, but it's got to be, I bet it'll do like 2-inch drains, no problem. And then this one, I don't know. I'll have to play around with it and see. But I don't know. This company, I mean, they're doing things. Like I said, I got so many cameras. Like I got rigid. I got this pan tilt. I got UE MSI. I got a couple Heisenbergs. That's the blue one I was talking about. And just the image quality is insane. But I don't know. I can't wait. I hope this will be you know, like the go-to for everything, because it does almost everything. But time will tell. But yeah, if you guys are interested, reach out to Mia Meng. Like I said, this one's the QY6689D. I don't know if this, the one I normally run is this one, the QY6688. Pretty sure, I think I have that one also. Super high definition for how tiny it is. But like I said, this company, I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, cheap Chinese stuff. Not really, man. Like, the only complaint I really have about these is their sondes. They are not that strong, but I mean, you can still pick them up 10 feet down. But I mean, a lot of times when you're running a camera, you're concerned about, you know, image quality, and like by far, these things are clearer than any camera I've ever seen. Like, I don't know, man, like this is just wild. It's not even really showing up on my camera too well. Looks like it's too bright. But these things are nuts. That was the bigger one. Here's the smaller one. Like, it's crazy how clear these things are. I mean, they're not that expensive either. I haven't bought one, or I shouldn't say that. My first one I bought, the smaller version, I mean, it was like $1,600. Like, I'm pretty cheap when I do inspections, but I mean, a lot of you guys, that'll pay for itself in, you know, 1 or 2 runs. It takes me a while because I only charge like $200 to do them, but still, I mean, these things pay for themselves in no time. But I don't know. If anybody's interested, reach out to Mia. They got tons and tons of different ones.